Yo. So we don't have really anything planned for this morning, and I was sitting here in the office, kind of hanging out, doing some stuff. So I figured I'd just come in and at least do gratitudes and hang out. I know we didn't do a show yesterday. How's it going? Open-minded Bitcoin. That is objectively the best kind of Bitcoin, the open-minded kind. I don't know if you guys knew that, but that's like a scientific fact. Boom. Anyway, so if you could, that's awesome, man. Lisa just said was just watching Jen's show from yesterday about education. Amazing. Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet, but I saw her preparing for it. Something that Jen does much better than me. As an example. Again, I don't really have a plan for this morning. I just wanted to pop in and we're still here. And the thing is, like, it's funny, like, that sort of sense that I kind of want to do that. It's sort of I'm so used to thinking about this in terms of like buck stops with me. I have to carry everything, which is dumb and not ever true anyway. But that's like a feeling that I all too often have. And like Jen is crushing the shit out of this channel. And creating content that is amazing and keeping everyone up to date with the uplift and really, in a lot of ways carrying the torch for how I always kind of wanted us to promote the uplift better than I ever could. It's just, you know what? That's my gratitude this morning. I come up with some more. Yeah, we got Joe Cheap Edit in 3 hours. It's true. I'm actually going to be joining the Rocket Gallery for their grand opening of the new Rocket Gallery Pink on Spatial. I really want to learn more about Spatial and how we can incorporate what they're doing or learn from what they're doing for the uplift. It's funny. I was thinking about last night. Like, it might even just end up being like, can we make it a sort of frictionless to allow people to build in the uplift and then bring those builds into Spatial. And then, I really want to figure out, because again, the NFTs on the network, right? I want to figure out how we can, incorporate tools like Spatial that still stays hyper connected with the network that we're creating with the NFTs and the uplift. I don't know if that makes sense. I know there's something there. I just don't know how to connect it yet. So would love it if anybody has, any ideas or whatever. So hey, open-minded Bitcoin, who are you? I don't know who open-minded Bitcoin is. But hello and good morning. Yeah, Lisa said Jen's one of the most talented people I've ever had the pleasure to work with, or should I say play with. Yeah. I've always known that she was super brilliant. I am almost embarrassed to say that I didn't know how brilliant. She's just been, yeah, fucking amazing. Her whole family, Russell's amazing as well. Her kids are, effectively, super geniuses in one way or another. Yeah, I'm a fan of that whole corner of humanity. Anyway, so we got 4 people here. I'd love to see some more gratitudes. I definitely want to put some up for people, big, small, sideways, don't care. Oh, I'm also grateful for Night Cafe too, but I've been messing around with Dolly too, and I'm actually gonna oh, awesome. Cool. I'm just another crypto educator that's partnered with Bitcoin Consultants Worldwide. Awesome. Thanks. OMB. Yeah, I'm grateful you're here anyway. Yeah, Lisa, I actually want to send you I've been sort of, I'm really loving messing around with Dolly 2 and Night Cafe, basically these art engines, right? And I'm having a blast thinking in those terms and being creative. I've actually created like a mountain of content around that just because I can't stop fucking around with these things. They're really fun. but I want to explore the ideas of what it means to be a crypto artist in the age of being amplified by artificial intelligence. We're just starting to see the beginning of that, and I think it's going to become ubiquitous. So anyway, I'm going to start an NFT line just as a little side gig, just to stay connected to the sort of artistic process of it. Not only the creation, which I'm really having a good time with, but like how to actually create an art collection as an NFT line is something that I want to understand at a very personal level, and then of course how to integrate that into the uplift and our metaverse spaces, and how to make it that whole through line, right? So I learn a lot by doing stuff, and then I think that way I'll be able to serve our community of artists a lot better. Anyway, I'm having fun. Nice to meet everyone in this space. My son is super excited to build on Uplift. That's awesome, OMB. Yep. All right. More gratitudes. Doink, doink. I'll put them all up on the wall here, you guys. Oh, by the way, I should mention we've been porting builds over to Mindtest. We've paused development, adding new features to our Minecraft environments. Our Minecraft environments are going to stick around. We actually don't think they're in any danger from Mojang. But we voted on pausing all of our sort of feature development for Minecraft, and we're building the ability to migrate over to a voxel platform called Mindtest. That is entirely open source. We'll own everything we're doing over there. It's actually a really, really, really awesome opportunity that I'm actually grateful for Mojang for doing the idiotic thing that they did, because I think it's putting us in a really powerful position for the future. That, and Mindtest won't be the only one, right? With Voxel platform and Unreal and all these different things that we can start playing around with. Anyway, Gary just figured out he was porting this particular build that we're standing in now over into Mindtest, but he couldn't get the signs to come through. And obviously for me, continuity is kind of the whole thing, right? Like if we're going to migrate somewhere, I want people to be able to take their build and have it bring forward the meaning and the essence of that build. So of course, for any gratitude, tower, monument, cathedral, whatever, like the gratitudes are the whole thing, right? And he, was not able to bring over the signs with the actual content of the signs on them. And I figured, okay, well, if we get to, like, I don't know, hire a freaking elf to redo them or something, I don't know. We're trying to figure out, right? But he actually figured out how to do it this morning. So that is a sort of a major development for me. It's just like the main feature to sort of carry on. And it's not just gratitude monuments, right? I mean, there's people that thousands and thousands, probably tens of thousands by now, of signs that are out there in the worlds that are very contextually important, right, to different builds and stuff. So that was a huge development that we got in our team chat this morning. Anyways, grateful for Jen. Amen to that. Boink. So yeah, OMB, I would love to put up a gratitude for you if you have one. It is the practice. You'll be immortalized on the wall for all time. What else is going on? I want to do a review maybe next Monday so that I have some time to kind of prepare for it. To see like this process, we went through all the DAO votes and all those votes went through. I think all of them passed in one form or another. Some of them were, different options and different things. So we can cover how the voting broke down. But I really want to go through seeing where they're all at, right? So I want to do some digging over the weekend to give people some time to kind of move on them. I know some have progressed. I'm not sure about others, which is why I want to look into it. But I think having a mechanism for accountability around DAO proposals that get passed is going to be, a thing that we might want to consider, right? And, like, maybe we don't even need it or whatever. It might just be sort of my lack of awareness of things progressing pace or whatever. But it's sort of something that's been on my mind, just because we need to move on that. In the pipeline, I actually started a couple proposals on revenue events, so we can actually keep the lights on towards the end of August. That I'll release out for workshopping. Actually, you know what? Maybe today or tomorrow. And I also whipped up a proposal for a minor pack sale and a mining hack that would change the way that our mining system works, and create, I believe, the largest upliftium sink that the upliftium economy has ever seen. Very likely by an order of magnitude. This would see burning of upliftium start to happen at very aggressive paces, and for the rest of time, based on learnings that that I've been getting analyzing some of the other play to earn mechanics that I see that are working in in the wax play to earn space. Anyway, from I don't have anything to talk about this morning to waxing philosophical for 15 minutes. Yeehaw. Anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna get back to work on some stuff. I love that we just have NFT NYC here. I wonder sometimes if we should like get it its own plot, but I love having it right near the office. Anyways, yeah, yeah, boink. That's the other thing we should do. The chair of every committee should have write access potentially. This is me noodling on ideas here. Should have access to write in the team gratitude tower, because we don't have enough meetings to really fill this up at the pace that we used to, which makes me a little sad. But also, like, we're all really busy, so I get it. But there's a lot. The team's bigger now, right? So it'd be cool if we could do that. Oh, we're gonna come and high five. Bam. Anyways, um, so yeah, Lisa, I'd actually once I get this a little bit more fleshed out, I got like a working document on this 128 week idea, where I want to spend a less than an hour a day. I've been meaning to incorporate like a writing habit into my day, and this would kind of be part of that. And I want to create this new little artistic NFT collection, just to kind of run myself through the paces of that. And it's a way for me to kind of think longer term too, right? Like, it's running at 128 weeks is around when the next peak will be happening in Bitcoin, give or take, yada yada yada. May or may not have anything to do with that. Blah 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 blah. Caveat, caveat, caveat. Anyway, Lisa, if you're interested, I'd love to give you access to the little proto white paper on it, and get all your thoughts, because I'm sure you'll have lots of them. Open-minded Bitcoin. Thank you. Yeah, this is the build we were just at. It was the team tower, and then the show tower. Where I was putting up gratitudes is the show tower, and every time anybody guests come on, we put gratitudes up on there. There's I think thousands now of gratitudes on that monument. We've had some kind of like famous people in the crypto space that have their gratitudes up on the walls. It's like this sort of living, growing monument to what we do through the lens of gratitude, right? This gratitude practice that I take pretty seriously. It works. Anyways, yeah. So that's really all I had for this morning. Again, noon we're on with Lisa and Joe Chiappetta from our vending machine. They're doing a bunch of really cool things. And I think is it next week, Lisa, that we're going to be talking with the OSUSA and you about dropping NFTs on on JR's lands from Alien Worlds. We had him on. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back to I think you probably search JR lands on our channel, and or the biggest landowner in Alien Worlds on this channel, and you can see my my chat with JR and Lisa about that stuff. It's really cool, and I think just this continuance of the idea that we can take the NFTs and the sort of properties that we create and cultivate in this space, and do really cool things with them on our own, right? Like, don't wait around for devs to figure stuff out. You go figure stuff out. It's an infinitely more empowering situation. Open-minded Bitcoin, super awesome. So much can be done with the metaverse. That's exactly it, right? And I know, the Bitcoin Consultants Worldwide crew, not only takes that seriously, but is like you guys are in a lot of ways leading by doing, right, which is the best way. You guys are just running straight at it and exploring it and learning at the same time, which is going to work, right? Like, you guys are going to have a tremendous impact from the kind of stuff that you guys are doing. So anyway, that's it for me this morning. I just wanted to come in and say hello. I think that Jen's got a show today. I wouldn't be surprised if she had a show today. Again, Lisa, Joe, Giapetta, and I are going to be on at noon. And then watch Twitter. Follow the Rocket Gallery on Twitter. I think it's like Swedish_gold or something, or just follow me, and I'm going to be sharing it out. At 2:00, he's going to be doing the grand opening for his new gallery in Spatial. And I told him I'm going to join him there. So I'll be there, and we can go in and say hello. And I need to learn a lot more about what these spatial people are doing, just because I think I have the sense that figuring out how to incorporate it meaningfully into the Uplift ecosystem is going to be really important, or even just learning from it. It's pretty cool. Anyway, you guys have a good one. We'll talk to you guys soon, and